Hebana. And this one, cash component 72,500. Hi guys, welcome to the village. My name is Boni. I create content around careers, education with a dose of reality check. Today we are looking at high earning tech jobs without coding, okay? Because a lot of people, they think you need to be a programmer for you to earn the big bucks in the technology space. So I just want to share some opportunities that are available within the technology space, all right? I think most of these ones, they will be like in the IT spacing, and guys, I don't know what's the difference, but you know what I mean, you know? So these jobs, they don't involve coding. Some of them, you need to have knowledge of coding, but it does not mean that you can't do the job without coding. So this is why we are here today, all right? So let me share with you what you can expect in this video. You can expect 2 salaries from cybersecurity, DevOps, a field service technician, ICT manager, IT compliant administrator, IT manager, IT technician, and 2 software testers. The one profession that I did not include here is someone who's in tech sales profession, okay? I think I want to put it under sales video, but it is one of those jobs, guys, that I know it pays the big bucks, all right? So let's go to the cyber and information security. He's got his honors degree in IT, okay? And 2 years of work experience, all right? Cyber and information security. Let's see how much he's getting. Basic salary 37,500. Restraint of trade is 1,875. Total deductions 7,200, and a net pay of 30,258. I am loving it. Okay, you do understand why he's got they need to pay him for the restraint of trade, because we know cybersecurity jobs adinga kakhulu trust and loyalty. All right, so now let's see at this level 2 cybersecurity analyst with 6 years of experience. Okay, let's see how much he's got for us. Okay, this is his old payslip, so he shared 2 payslips. So he's saying that a change came when he changed the company. Sometimes, guys, you might think you're not getting paid well. Gandhi problem is the company. Okay, so in this company, he was getting 10,000 as a basic salary, and then overtime 312, shift allowance 720, reimbursements 360, total earnings 11,392. Okay, and then after this job, this is where it got interesting. Now we are now in 2023. The other one, guys, was in 2019. Okay, and this one, cash component 72,500 at 87, mobile allowance 2,000 brands, Cisco certificates 3,850. Hi, guys. Total earnings 78,437. Total deductions 27,000. He's got his pension fund. He's contributing 5,000 rands, which is good. Total deduction 27,000. Total earnings 51,420. Okay, hold on. I need additional information for you guys. But you can't move from 10,000 to 72,000. I know, guys, can never be. Let me check. Okay, guys, I nearly fainted. Okay, so this is the story. Okay, first of all, he's got his national diploma from WSU. Okay, and then system support NQF level 5 certification from Tourque It. And then he's got a whole lot of other certification from Comptia, IBM, but you know what? I'm just gonna put it in the description box for you. Don't stress. So then I was shocked, guys, as you like. I know there's no way you can move So he says, no. In 2019, yes, that's where he was earning the 10K job. And then he moved to another job where he was earning 25,000. After being promoted at the same job to level 2, he moved to 38,000 rands. And then later switched to another job, which is a big bank, where he was earning 45,000 rands. And then now he's in the new position where he is. That's where he's earning this ridiculous amount of money. But guys, Boni certifications, guys, do not sleep on those certifications. This person has moved between 2019 and 2023. That's a space of 4 years. And that's the thing with the technology industry, or should I say IT industry, whatever. Things move fast, so you always need to improve. You always need to add that skill, So guys, I'm like, wow, no, we need to interview this guy. We need to interview this guy, guys. So he has had 3 jobs in a space of 4 years. So this is why he is where he is. Okay, sure. Please like this video, guys, and share it with someone that might need it. Let's move to another guy who has a A+ certificate via Comptia as well. He's a DevOps engineer, all right? And he's got just over 10 years experience. Just 10 years experience, okay? Basic salary, 78,000 rands. Tax paid, 22,473. Total deductions, 22,650. And a net pay of 349. Love it. Also, he's got his Comptia certifications. Okay, wow. But he's got he's got 2, A+ and N+. High earning jobs in the tech space without coding. That's gonna be that's the title of this video. Okay, hi Boni, I'm a field service engineer level 2 IT support. I'm working for a telecoms company for 5 years. I have an IT diploma in systems support, NQF level 5. I have been in IT sector for 13 years. Okay, I get this one, 11,000, basic pay 11,434, shift allowance 3,800, and a net pay of 15,234. I suspect this person hasn't been upskilling themselves, so this is why they are still here. All right, it's not high paying, but it's something that you can do within the IT space, but guys, tech space, but you need to upskill. All right, now let's go to a ICT manager, ICT operations manager for an agricultural company. They've got 10 years experience. They have a diploma in PC engineering and 4 Microsoft certificates and more than 8 in-house training certifications. Guys, kuyafundwa ka IT. Kuyafundwa, guys, in this space every year. Okay, cash component 66,666. Reimbursement travel 14,553. Total earnings 81,120. Definitely high paying. Deductions 20,779 and a net pay of 60,340. Pay as you earn here is 16,000, and then they are paying for their pension fund. Okay, but I don't see medical aid, but that doesn't matter, guys. You might find that maybe medical aid of a spouse or something. Okay, so let's not be nosy. Now let's move to a IT compliance administrator. They've got an IT degree and Microsoft certifications. Total experience 3.5 years. Basic salary 49,297. Allowance 218, deductions 9,595. There's retirement contribution. Yeah, net pay 39,920. There's a IT compliance administrator. How is the village feeling about this one, guys? Please like and share this video and let me know how you feel about these pay slips. I think they have a good deal, guys. You know, people always think you must be in programming. You must be in programming. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Boni. I have a 3-year national diploma in IT and have around 7 years of experience in the field. Okay, so they are a IT manager. Total cash pay 85,000 rands, overtime 490, standby allowance 1,500. Okay, yo, guys, they are busy. Guys, they are busy. Pay slip. Okay, then they pay for pension fund and whatnot. Total package is 86,161. Gross cash pay is 95,374. And then there is deductions, all right? Net pay is 56,916. But they have their medical aid. Medical aid, they are paying 7,000. Aibo. How many kids do we have? We are not judging. Medical aid is the company contributing 7,000, and then they have a lot of other things. Pension fund, they are contributing 4,000. Yeah, so total tax paid 26,000 and a net pay of 56,916. That comes from a total cash pay of 95,374. I'm happy. That's a IT manager, guys. All right. Now let's move to a IT technician. Hi, Boni. IT supports level 5 and 6 international certificate from Microsoft. 6 years experience. IT focusing on modern workspace. Okay, I think again I posted a payslip with the Cape Town salaries. Income 42,500, deductions 8,791, and a net pay of 33,708. Happy IT technician. Okay, now let's move to a software tester. Hi, Boni. I'm a software tester with 8 years of experience. There's 6 years manual testing and 2 years automation. Okay, national diploma in information technology, BTech, and information management. Okay, I'm permanently employed as an in-house tester, meaning I test software developed by the company I work for. Okay, lastly, I'm employed in a private sector. Maximum I stay in a job is a year. Did you hear that? That's how I managed to increase my salary. Yes, guys, did you hear that? I think the other guy used that same strategy as well. They don't chill. They don't hang around. Cash component 77,000 rands. And then total deductions 33,263. Dude, what are you paying for? Medical aid is 6,000, pension is 7,000. Oh, okay, he's got his benefits and stuff, so he's paying for quite a lot. And his pays you earn is 17,860. Net pay of 43,736. UIF is 177. I don't need to mention that. Guys, UIF is kept. Sometimes I see people, we pay sleeping 100,000 and they're like, no, but that's not 1%. No, guys, UIF, you can't pay more than 177 and 12 cents for UIF. So this one in net pay is 43,736. That's a software tester. Guys, delighted. I don't know about you, but me, I'm good. So here is another software tester. It's test analyst, 2-year diploma in IT and about 7 years experience. I do manual testing only. Okay, so let's see how much he is earning. 67,340. Tax is 17,000, and a net pay of 49,554. This one is an independent contractor. Okay, so he's an independent contractor. Guys, these guys in the IT space, they are earning good money. I am happy, guys. There is so much you can do within the IT space. Okay, just go for those certifications and you will be good. Okay, I hope you find value, guys. Please don't forget to support the village by sharing the content with someone that might need it, or by dropping me a comment, suggestion, all welcome. And to like the video. YouTube likes it. When you like the video, you are showing YouTube that you found value. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.